Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play the Katamari of Damacy. Let's hope this recording fucking succeeds. I think I know what the problem was, because I mentioned this in the King of Fighters one. What I think was going on was the, what was it, the fucking, USB hub I was using. I think, I've had it for, like, oh god, like 10 years now. I just looked at the... No, I should be 11. It's old, so I think it might have just been starting to fail. But we'll find out. So anyway, Katamari Damacy. This is one of my favorite video games. I do, honest to god, love this game. And the guy who keeps asking for it, here it is. You can stop asking now. You better fucking watch this. But, to kind of give some background on this game, I beat it twice on the PS2 because I lost my data once and replayed it. I 100%ed it on the PS2 twice. I played through it once on this version, which is the Reroll edition. Which, unfortunately, means we don't have the hilariously dubbed cutscenes. But, you know, it's a small price to pay, I guess, for HD. But, this game has one of my favorite soundtracks. It's just a lot of fun. It's a really simple game. I mean, literally you just roll a ball and that's it. But it's relaxing, and that's really it. It's just a fun, relaxing game. At least for me, it's relaxing. But then again, I played through it like 3 times, and this will be my 4th. I remember I used to play the infinite roll section a lot in the PS2 version. That I remember I used to try and just roll up the entire planet because I just love doing that. But I'm gonna just kind of skimp over the dialogue a little bit because that's not what we're here for. I love the dialogue in this game, but you know, I just want to get to rolling, man. I'll probably do like a stage or two, a recording. We'll figure out how. I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it because different stages take a different amount of time. It's weird. And, no, I hate it's plain as best. I'm going Alu nature. That's what you say, what you declare. Oh, okay, I was just saying that I can turn off Rumble. I do like the games let you turn that feature off. I remember I used to fucking hate Rumble. There we go. I was a little slow in the uptake on that. Oh, he's actually going to compliment the speed, even though I felt like I was a little sluggish. But then again, I can do it like in a second, typically. This is what happens when you do this before lunch. But yeah, it's a very simple game control-wise. It just has a lot of personality to it. It's one of those games that almost didn't come to the States. It, I don't remember the whole story with it, but I remember, Namco was originally very hesitant to bring it over. Okay, so he's got different dialogue for when this happens. But yeah, he does comment, he has a couple different comments if you do it fast. But, yeah, he's got a lot of different dialogue if you go faster, it takes you a while. Probably mocks you if you take a while, because it's the King of Space. Or the King of all Cosmos. King of Space is a different thing. You should look that up, though. It's an old-ass meme that I really was obsessed with, like, back in, 07, 08, like, about 10 years ago. The image is just still great. I don't want the meme to come back. I feel like old memes that died that I still enjoy. I like them where they are, where they're dead, but they weren't unfunny yet. You know what I mean? Because think about how quickly we go through memes now. Like, this recording, the day I'm recording this, I'll just say it's December 10th, 2019, just to date the video. The meme, the hot meme right now that people are all talking about will probably be different than whatever the hot meme will be when I, upload this. It's quite possible. I don't know what the hot meme is right now. I'm old. So, like, I don't know all of the memes. By the way, the face when his eyes are open like that is fucking creepy, isn't it? It's kind of scary. I think that's the point, though. The King of all Cosmos is not a good man, but I love him. I also like that his fucking, headpiece just has Christmas lights all over it. I don't know if that's supposed to be Christmas lights, but that's what they look like to me. I also like his wrestler belt. I approve of your fashion, King of all Cosmos. You can roll up the entire planet, it's fine, because you look fabulous. Yes, that means I'll die, but whatever, it's a small price to pay for fashion. That's just insane! Now that I collected my thoughts on that. On the nonsense I just spewed out of my mouth. Now, like I said, this is the Reroll edition, so it is HD'd up. They didn't change any of the models, to my knowledge. I think this is all the same models from the PS2. Just, you know, rendered at a higher resolution. But I'm okay with that, because I really like the visual style. And I still think the game looks good. I kind of... So it's weird. I will say that this is my favorite of the series. I do have Forever, and I do like Katamari Forever. But, I never really beat Katamari Forever. I don't even know why. I think some of the extra mechanics I wasn't too fond of, possibly. I know that game has a jump mechanic, because you need the move controls for that shit. So, like, if I want to record that, I gotta get a new controller, because the controllers I have are third parties that do not have the 6-axis features in them. But yeah, this is a great version of the game. I recommend picking it up if you have not. It's fun, relaxing, and stupid. I enjoy it. And I had to itch my ear, that's why I'm rolling like an idiot. I mean, technically you're rolling like an idiot for the entire game, but, you know, whatever. I like how at first he's like, hey, try not to roll up anything that's living. But then, like, not long after this, it's just like, roll up everything that's living. Fuck it. Kill them all. Like, it just doesn't matter anymore. Roll me up a cow, roll me up a pretty girl. If I remember, that was one of them, is roll up a pretty girl or something. Something stupid. I mean, it's Katamari, come on. But, yeah, this is the entire game. This will be the entire game. Right now, it's just rolling up the little stuff. This isn't when the game gets exciting yet. This is just, you know, roll shit up. Also, this reminds me, I love the Mappy cartoon. You can still find it online, but I love how in it, the prince is the fucking janitor. And he just uses Katamari ball to clean shit up. Oh, that was fast. But, I just loved how that was it. He was just a fucking janitor, and it's just really funny. And in order to get the thing rolling, they had to fucking hum the theme song. You know, the na-na-na-na-na-na-na. I remember a lot of cartoons, like, 10 years ago, even would reference Katamari. I remember there's literally, I think it was like the first episode of Chowder, just straight up has a Katamari reference in it. I think complete with the music that's, like, not quite the same, but apes it. No, I'm good. I am plenty good. It was the first goal, but it's not very exciting, is it? Next time we want a much bigger one. Stationary necessities. I mean, yeah, it is full of shit. I mean, things, yes. You know, it's a tiny-ass star when you think about it. I can feel it. I can feel the cosmos. You forgot your own planet? Really? Are you serious? So you're not just small, but a bit slow, too. I like how you're like, oh god, you're stupid. You destroyed like every star in the sky, and you're belittling me, fuckboy? You got drunk and slammed into stars. Who the fuck do you think you are, Tony Stark? Not MCU Tony Stark, for those of you confused. MCU Tony Stark, like, they, like, sorta hinted at Demon in the Bottle, but didn't really do it. I like that they informed that this game does not have autosave. This is... I'm dying! This is before the days of autosave. Yes, save on the M. Nam! No. Alright, let's find something else to roll up. Make a star. Make a star. That's the one I just did. Okay. Vom, vom. I love the music. It's just so good. Probably one of my favorite soundtracks. Technically, I'd say Katamari Forever has a better soundtrack, but it's only because it has more tracks. And that's really it, because it's got tracks from this. It's got tracks from the other games. And, you know, it's just... Excuse me a second. You ever get something, like, right in your throat? That's what was going on. So, but yeah, the tracks in this game are really good. I have the soundtrack. Definitely probably, like, one of my top, like, if I was to do, like, a top 10 list and not be lazy, I would probably put this up there on the list. Maybe in the top 5. I know Jet Set Radio would also be in the top 5. Because that soundtrack is also amazing. See, if you were to ask me which SNK has the best soundtrack, honestly, I don't know, because I'd have to listen to them all again. Because there's just so many good tracks. We can only believe in you for 7 minutes. You know, that's a mood. I like how it's just like, we can believe in you, but only for this amount of time, fuck boy. Any longer than that, and you're fucked. I'll disown you. So now is when things get a little bit more exciting, because, you know, there's the time limit and all that. So I think what I'll do is I'll do, like, one more level after this, and that's how we'll end. Didant, didant, didant. Didant, didant, didant. It's just fun. Even the music is just relaxing and calming. I remember for a little bit I was just playing this game after work, and it was just kind of fun just to play it. Like, you know, just chill and play it, like when I first bought Reroll. Because when I heard that they were re-releasing the first game, I was like, holy shit! I really would like them to make more Katamari, but honestly, it's kind of that thing where it's like, it's such a simple concept. I don't really even know what I'd want from a sequel. Like, not trying to be funny, I don't know what you could even do. Because, like I said, I didn't really like some of the additions that they did in, the other Katamari games, so it's kind of that thing where it's like, okay, so what would I want to see? I guess more places? Like, because a lot of these take place in Japan, which makes sense, this game's fucking Japanese, but maybe, like, places in other parts of the world, because it'd just be kind of interesting to see, like, things drawn in a style that aren't Japan. Like, other countries, like, maybe just have some maps that take place, like, in other countries in general. It'd just be kind of fun. Then again, they might be worried that, like, other countries might be a little, unhappy about a game where you just go through, like, a city inspired by them, where you just roll everything and everyone up and kill them all. But, you know, I don't really know. A side note, for those of you watching this, has a completionist ever done Katamari? Like, a completion run of that? I'm actually curious. If he hasn't, I really kind of want to see that, because he'd have to get all of the fucking, like, creatures. He'd have to catch all of this shit. Yeah, see, like, he doesn't give a shit about rolling up living things now. Aristocratic, we were dazzled. Anything that scampers before is like, hey, don't roll anything that's alive. Now he's just like, ah, roll it up. Now he's like, eh, fuck it, kill him. Kill them all. Burn it. Who cares? Fuck life. I destroyed every star in the sky. You think I give a shit? I'm the king of all cosmos. I'm above your shit. I'm also an asshole. You couldn't tell. Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, these mouse traps can send you flying. I'm trying to get that rat. Did I get him? Yeah, I think I got him. Can I go out here now? Oh, I can. Cool. Yeah, so places open up after you get big enough. You can break the barrier and roll around. Like I said, this game is just a lot of fun. It's just this. This is literally the entire game. If you're looking for something else, I'm sorry, this is it. So I guess I can just bullshit about crap. So I haven't talked about it in a while in recording, but I do still play Pathfinder. I am still, like, GMing, stuff like that. I did play Pathfinder 2 for a bit. Pathfinder 2 is pretty good. I think in recording before I said that I didn't really like the idea, but I hadn't really played it outside the test run that they did. And I didn't really like the test version of the game. I still don't, but they definitely improved it. I actually do really like the combat system. I thought I wasn't going to like it when I first heard it, but after I got my hands on it and tried it out, I can say that it's really good. It's a lot of fun. It's very quick. So the way the combat system works in Pathfinder Original, just for people who have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about and don't play tabletop games. So Pathfinder Original, the way it works is you have an action, a move action, a swift action, and usually in a reaction. So, how that works is you, so like, also an immediate action. That's you get one of those as well. So how immediate action works is usually you have an ability that triggers if a certain condition is met, such as like an enemy performing an attack or something like that allows you to, you know, do an action like maybe you run up and attack them, maybe you cast a spell, you know, stuff like that. The swift action is just that. Usually, it's just something you can do real quick, such as like pulling out a bottle or something like that. Move action is pretty standard. An action is like an attack. Maybe you're opening a door, opening a chest, or something while in combat. You know, stuff like that, or like trying to pick someone's pocket during combat. You know, shit like that. Then the other action. Then let me try and think of the other actions. So the swift action. Okay, yeah, I got all that. Okay, so that's pretty much Pathfinder 1. So Pathfinder 2 is very different, as in it's very much more a it's streamlined-ish, where it's you have very specific actions that you have. So like you can, so for example, you can so you get 3 actions total. And different actions take, well, different action points, basically. Different actions take up a different amount of points. So like an attack is an action. A move is an action. Raising your shield, which is a mechanic in the game, that is an action. Raising your shield increases your AC, which is your armor class. Basically, armor class is the number that the opponent has to beat in order to make a hit on you, or for you to make a hit on them. But and you can break these up how you want. You do have a reaction, though you have to ready something up to do it a lot of times, depending on the ability and the class. Spells take a different amount of actions depending on how many components they have to them. So like a spell can take your entire turn, or it could take part of a turn, or you can cast multiple spells depending on what spells you're casting. So it gives casters a little bit more to do than cast a spell, and that's it, you're done. Say, have a good night. Oh, this is about ending. Can I get these cans? Oh, I can, nice. I'm not gonna get everything here, but... Like I said, that's not... Well, I mean, you can, but it's not really the point. The point is just roll up shit and have fun. It's Katamari Damacy. Ah, shit, I fucked up. Well, I think I won, though. But yeah, Katamari is fun. So anyway, so that's how that system works. So what happens, and also the other thing in combat for Pathfinder 1st Edition is there's things called attacks of opportunity. How that works is when you enter a threatened square and leave it, you are... an opponent can take a swing at you. Now, there are feats to give you more swings based on your dex bonus. But Pathfinder 2 is interesting that only certain classes get access to it, and it costs a feat. So because this, attacks of opportunity are not as common, so it actually makes the combat more mobile. It also makes it easier for a wizard to get the fuck out of dodge when someone walks up to punch them in the face. So, you know, that's nice. But yeah, the game play is pretty good. Goblins came as one of the core races, and goblins are fucking great. I love them. They're like my favorite Pathfinder race. They are amazing. Yeah, see, unfortunately, it's not the hilariously bad dub. It's a shame. They probably didn't have the rights to it or something, because that happens a lot with, like, voice work. That's why sometimes in re-releases, re-releases can sometimes be a pain in the ass, because they need to get the rights to it again, because different things are made in the business dealings of video games. I don't know all of the business dealings. What are my options here? Alright, let's do cancer real quick, because this will be quick, and then we'll end with this. But yeah, if you ever are interested in playing like a tabletop game, I do recommend. Well, you can read it on your own with your group of friends that have never played it, which will take some time getting used to. You know, the mechanics. Though if you have like a friend or know someone who has played the game, I'd recommend that. Sometimes a lot of board game stores, usually D&D 5th edition, but you can usually go to them and sometimes they'll have open table nights, and sometimes they'll have like nights where you can just like join in with some D&D groups. And a lot of times they're pretty nice and they'll help you get situated and set up. You can usually get the books. The books are expensive. But you can get them usually online and shit too if you want. They're usually a lot cheaper online. That was not. I like how the crab. I like how it had dialogue for if a crab walks into it. That's pretty funny. You have 7 minutes. We look forward. Loki's like, no, not yet. I like how I was like, be patient. It wasn't even my fault. The crab walked into it. That's a spider. You can grab things other than spiders, and it's fine. Like, I didn't get fucked for that. I don't know why the fiddler crabs are in spider webs, but here we are. And honestly, you do need to grab extra shit in order to expand Dong. Sometimes too, the bigger things can get aggressive and just attack you. But I'm trying to think. But yeah, I really enjoy them. Their tabletop games are a lot of fun. There are rules that you kind of learn, but a lot of times groups will also have their own rules, and sometimes like a GM will be like, I don't like this rule, and they'll kick a rule out, or they'll play things certain ways. Every group's different. Like, your group will not play the same as my group. Even, like, a DM can make a difference in how play. Like, so my group, my one group, we go back and forth between who's GMing, but we don't, it's not like we all, like, you know, in the same campaign. It's just we have multiple campaigns going where different people are GMing. And, okay, there we go. So, like, but, like, there are differences that you probably can't even really tell when you're playing the game, just because each GM's a little different. So, like, we have the same rule set. Like, I think we have most of the same rule set, other than, like, the one guy bans gunslingers because he does not like gunslingers. I do not ban gunslingers because I think gunslingers are great. I love them. Also because I want to play a cowboy. Leave me alone. Or a cowgirl. I don't care. But every GM's gonna be different. Every player is gonna be different. It's just be like that, yo. That crab is fucking big, man. But yeah, so like if I was to tell you like stories of like games that I've had, or even if you were to watch like stories online, which by the way there are some really fun YouTubers that watch like stories of like D&D. Like Dingo Doodles is good. For mechanic stuff, you can watch Anime Spellbook. He talks more about like spell stuff. Which spell stuff is not one of my strongest suits, considering I tend to play, like, martial classes, a lot of paladins. I do, like, one of my favorite characters I'm playing is my mage. She's my first ever mage. She's a lot of fun. But, I tend to be a martial player, which, you know, means a lot of times I'm smacking you in the face with a giant weapon of some kind. Or I'm sword and boarding it. Joe Cat, for those of you who watch Monhunter, are probably already aware that he does videos for, on D&D. Usually his crap guide to X, which those are like mostly jokes. He does tell you a little bit, but a lot of it is comedy. Like, it's not like he doesn't tell you anything on how to actually play the game. But it is mostly a joke. You know, I was actually curious if I could grab that like sleep bubble, but it doesn't look like it can. That's a shame. Well, I'm not the goal, that much I do know. Can I grab the shirt? Okay, I can. Okay, I can't get that crab up there, he's too high. Come on, get high! Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. My Katamari is awkward shaped, so now it's a little harder to roll. Ah, fuck. I'm too big to do that. Damn it. Go down. Thank you. Come on. There we go. I want to get up here and grab some stuff that I missed. Like these things. Ugh. Come here. Get back here. But yeah, I do recommend trying those games out. They're fun. They might not be for you. There is some math, but you just get a fucking calculator. A lot of it's like simple, like addition, subtraction kind of shit. It's not like super complicated or anything typically. Like addition, subtraction, multiplication, stuff like that. But there's also like, you know, certain modifiers. Like you get a certain score, and then you get a modifier to your rolls. D&D is a little different. 5th edition is a little different than Pathfinder. So to kind of give you some history for those of you who are curious of what's the difference between the two of them. So Pathfinder is interesting history where it was created as a response to one of the editions of D&D. So D&D 4th edition is often like not well liked. A lot of people typically do not like that game. I have not played 4th edition. I think if I didn't say it correctly, I don't know. 4th edition is not a well-liked game. Don't ask my opinion on it, because I have not personally played it. So anything I would say wouldn't really be accurate to the game. I've heard of the mechanics. Like, I know the mechanics of it, and I'd be lying to you if I said that it sounds good to me. I don't like how it sounds, but that's just how it sounds. I don't really know if the game itself is any good. Am I kind of at the limit already? I know I can steal that crab from under there. Or I can't. Okay. Just make me look like a jackass, why don't you? Let me just grab that. And there we go. Ah, shit. And there's this crab here. I'm running out of shit that I can grab. It's getting harder. That's the one thing, is the game does get harder in the sense that it's like, it gets harder to find stuff that you can actually pick up in some of the levels. And I think I might have hit the threshold. So I don't think I can grab that yet. At least not in this level. Yeah, I can't get those yet either. You think I would be able to, but I can't. What's the goal? Okay, I think I already hit the goal. I think. Okay, is there shit up there I can grab? Oh, fuck. Well, it's about over anyway, so fuck it. I think this is the size. Yeah, this'll do. Can I grab you? Come on, I want to grab you. Come on, Mr. Crab, get on here. Fine, fuck you too, buddy. Don't become a star. Just carry around your TV like an asshole. But yeah, I enjoy tabletop games. There's plenty of them out there. Depending on what kind of flavor of a game you're looking for, you can probably figure out like a tabletop game for you. I haven't played a lot of oh god, that fucking smile, that's creepy. I haven't played a lot of tabletop games, unfortunately. I've only really played D&D and Pathfinder. I would like to try some more. Like, I wouldn't mind trying, like, Call of Cthulhu at least once, maybe for, like, a one-shot. I don't think I'd want to do a full campaign of Call of Cthulhu. Call of Cthulhu is it's a very fucked up setting. It's very dark, and you are going to die. Also, my understanding of the lore of it is that, like, humanity is going to lose in the end. It's just pushing back the time of our doom, basically. However, I would like to point out, Call of Cthulhu makes one mistake, that they assume that Cthulhu can destroy narwhals with that. Because, I don't know if you know this, but the one thing that can destroy Cthulhu are narwhals. Because they are so awesome. And they're swimming in the ocean. They're pretty big and pretty wide. They beat a polar bear in a fight. And anyway, with that in mind, I hope you enjoyed Katamari, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day.